Welcome. Welcome to the Turkish Airlines series podcast. I'm BJ Cunningham, I'm your host, and today we're stepping inside the world of Turkish technology to explore how cutting-edge innovation shapes the future of global aviation. Behind every seamless flight, every perfectly timed connection, every moment when technology feels like magic, there are professionals who combine logical thinking with creative problem solving to build the invisible infrastructure that connects our world. Today, our guest is helping to promote and position Turkey as the global leader in aviation innovation. And so it's my great pleasure to dive in and introduce you to Murat. Murat, explain a bit who you are and what you do.
Hi, BJ. I'm the head of digital passenger solution at Turkish Technology. We are a tech company founded by Turkish Airlines in 2021 to build software and technology for the aviation industry. My team focuses on creating digital solutions that cover everything from the moment that passenger steps into airport until they sit down on the plane. We work on things like kiosks, self-pick drops, and check-in system, all to make the day of travel as easy and stress-free as possible. Our systems are active all around the world. Turkish Airlines fly to more countries than any other airline and operates in over 300 destinations. At Turkish Technology, we support this massive operation with software solution both locally and internationally.
So, Murat, am I right to think that every aspect of the journey, there's a digital layer underneath it, which we as passengers just don't see?
Yes, you are right.
Excellent. Okay, then coding. Let's think about the coding that goes into that digital platform. Coding isn't just a job. As far as I understand it, it's a way of thinking. What was the moment you first connected with technology?
Honestly, the first time I sat down in front of a computer and realized I could make something happen just by writing a few lines of code, that feeling of control, it was magic for me. Sure, what I was coding back then was super basic, but the idea that I write this and something happens completely fascinated me. From that point on, technology became more than just a tool, it became my mindset. I started to look at everything through the lens of how can we solve this better?
So was that way, that controlling nature in you always present, even from a boy?
It's a process, it takes years.
And when, I mean, a lot of boys, they wake up, or girls, they wake up, they dream of being something, I don't know, a pilot or an astronaut. Did you dream of being a technologist?
Yes, because I was 12 years old when I first write my code. Uh,
You
and
were 12 years old, Murat. You were 12 years old and writing code.
yes,
So, Murat, hang on.
30, 30,
Everyone
30, 30 years ago.
Murat, people listening are going to be thinking, oh, this guy was 12 years. Are you some kind of prodigy? Are you some kind of special brain?
No, no. I'm 45 years old. I started the coding at 12 years old.
Okay, so what pulled you towards aviation? You could have applied this technology thinking to any sector. Why flying?
Actually, flying feels me a world citizen, first of all. This unique energy you feel the moment you walk into an airport, but let's be honest, it's also one of the most stressful environment. That's where I want to bring technology in, to ease the pressure of the day. Not just write code, but improve the entire travel experience in a meaningful way.
So you're taking your personal experience as a passenger and applying it to creative solutions in technology. Is that the
Yeah,
fundamental driver?
actually, yes.
Ah,
First of all, I'm not a tech guy. Firstly, I'm a passenger. This is my mindset.
Excellent, excellent. Well, that's where the best solutions start. When you joined Turkish Technology, how did you realize the scale of building tech for the world's most connected airline? I mean, it's a big challenge. How did you realize that?
The first thing that hit me was how many lives depend on these systems. A small change can impact around 200,000 passengers in a day, every day. When you realize that something you built in Istanbul, our hub in Istanbul, uh, that can make life easier for a traveler in Tokyo, like chaos theory. You know that
Yeah,
when
the
I
butterfly wings kind of thing, chaos theory impacts. Yeah.
yes, you start to understand this isn't just about technology; it's about the people.
So you're the manager. You've got a team of people. You're leading this team with more than 10 product lines. What does building technology mean to you now in your current role?
Even though I don't write code anymore, uh, I was writing no time. Because of this, I deeply understand software helps me make better product decisions. My main concern is how can we make passengers travel day less stressful. I see digitalization as something the passenger should feel, not necessarily see. We want them to relax in the lounge, shop comfortably at airport, answer emails, watch a movie, not spend time waiting in line at the counter. That's that's what we are building technology for.
So you're literally building to be invisible.
Yes.
That's also a beautiful idea. I mean, you're the hidden heroes. You're the hidden heroes in the whole story.
Thank you.
So,
Yes.
so Turkish Airlines flies to more countries than any other airline on this planet. How does that
Yes.
scale affect the way in which you design digital passenger solutions? I mean, does size matter in digital solutions?
Sizes matter because software products always scale with how many people use this system, how many passenger affected from this system. Uh, this is important for us. 300, more than 300 airports, we provide our software. Um, Always, we are looking the scalability as affect our job.
So earlier, Murat, you talked about a core principle that underlies all of your activity, this idea of making a passenger's travel day less stressful. I'm wondering if you've had an emotional moment where you've seen the direct impact of your work and you know it's you.
Actually, yes, we had just launched a new feature that allowed passengers to pay for in cabin pets directly at our airport counter, something that wasn't possible before. That very first, a couple rushed to the counter with their cat, panicking because they didn't have time to call center or go to the ticket office for paying cat. We processed the payment on the spot and they barely made their flight. Later, I checked the boarding data. They really did make it at last minute. That one moment helping that couple fly with their cat made all the work worth it.
Sometimes passengers just don't realize the technology is operating. It's all invisible under the surface, but they definitely feel the impact. Give us some examples of where you've seen this.
All the time. Like when someone's happy that check-in line is shorter, but they don't know we spent weeks improving the system behind it. Or when something in the mobile like take two taps instead of five. Maybe no one notices, but every time I think that small thing worked, I feel like quite thank you.
Oh, that's lovely. Yeah, because of course you're invisible, so you never get thanked. Is that right? Yeah, well,
Uh,
listen, thank you, Murat. Thank you, because I'm that passenger in that line and I feel it. And I love the way it
yeah,
works efficiently. Okay, let's go on to
um,
something else here. How do you
okay.
actually build software products? What's your current approach? And which technologies excite you the most?
It starts with the product discovery, interviews, data analyze, benchmarking, prototyping. We shape the product based on real user feedback before we even begin development. We talk to user, we talk to passenger sometimes. We also use AI to optimize internal processes like automating unit testing, something related with the technology. Maybe you don't know it. Looking at, I'm especially excited about artificial intelligence, digital identity solutions, and personalized passenger experiences. I believe aviation is becoming more intuitive, faster, and smarter, and we are preparing for the future.
Okay, then. So beyond check-in, what new solutions are you offering to improve the customer journey?
One of the coolest features we have rolled out is live activities. For example, on iPhones, flight info now shows up right on the lock screen in the real time. Did boarding started? Did the gate change? Which cruiser is your back on? It's all there, silently, without even opening the app. It acts like a digital travel companion, your silent companion, always with you, helping you stay calm and in control throughout your journey.
Oh, that's really cool. So it's developing a literally a digital assistant who's with you to just
Yes,
smooth your whole that's what
it's walking with you all
that
time.
I love it. I love it. It's like having a beautiful stewardess walking with you all the time.
Yes,
I
it's staying on the right seat on the
perfect,
plane.
perfect. And have any of these transformations, these product lines actually started? For example, the AI or the biometrics?
Yes, especially biometric boarding. This is our special application. In some airport, passenger can now board just by showing their face. This is your new boarding card at airport. No passport, no boarding pass. It's a huge convenience, especially when flying is already stressful. We want to take to remove that stress. We have launched this in both in the United States and Turkey, and the feedback has been fantastic.
I'm not surprised. It's of course it makes complete intuitive sense. Now tell me this: when you're thinking about these new product developments, these ideas, what approach do you follow to avoid making mistakes when developing? Which, let's face it, these are critical systems. So, what's your what approach do you take? What's your process?
Actually, this is not my actually approach, avoiding making mistake. This is the Turkish technology approach. We are testing everything in a structured test plan. We are testing every feature on the products. Uh, for example, for one product, we have maybe 1,000 test scenario, and we have a big test team, and they are very perfectionist about the product. This is our company culture, company vision. Avoid making mistake. Actually,
And in fact, I can understand in this the problems that you are problem searchers, problem hunters, because you can't release that technology until all of those possible scenarios and bugs have been worked out. Is that right?
how can I say this? We have a lot of monitoring system, and we are we are looking everything at the logs. Who is click this button and who takes this error, and which airport, which passenger, which self-service device. We are monitoring everything and avoid making mistakes. This is our other quality gate, I can say.
You sound like my wife, Murat. She's always monitoring me and checking all of my mistakes. Okay, so I'm delighted to hear it, because we want
Great.
those mistakes to be uncovered. So now walk us through a recent improvement your team made that had a measurable impact, even if passengers never noticed.
Actually, yes. For example, we increase our suspect drop. Do you know? Have you Have you ever used suspect drop devices at airports? You can put your baggage at the belt by yourself.
Oh, yes, I've used that.
You
Yeah, and then
use
you put your own tag on it and all of that
Yes,
stuff. Yeah.
we increased the suspect drop count at Istanbul airport, and we changed our software for our passenger. We made easier for them, and after that, then every baggage in Istanbul, one of four passenger put their baggage on suspect drop. This means normally you wait in the line, and instead of four people, after that you are seeing three people at line, because we remove one person and we send it to suspect drop site.
I mean, what you've done is massively increased the efficiency and effectiveness of check-in by
Yes.
allowing customers the opportunity to do it themselves.
Yes.
Yeah,
Exactly.
this is wonderful. Thank you. No, here you go, Murat. Thank you, Murat. This is thanks
For you.
You and your team, Turkish Technology. Now, what's the toughest part of managing or prioritizing across 10 different product streams?
Hardest thing is that every product feels urgent, but resources are limited. So I always ask, how many passenger will this decision help today? Sometimes we prioritize technical depth. Every software team have technical depth. Sometimes a new feature, but always with the passenger at the center. A good product strategy isn't just about what you build, it's about what you don't build. This is our choice.
That's very smart. And also, I love the fact that everything is being driven by the passenger.
Yes.
That's fantastic. So you're truly integrated as Turkish Technologies into the Turkish Airlines brand culture.
Yes, we can say that.
I think so. Okay, what do you look for when you're leading a team? What makes a great product person in your eyes?
To me, a great product person doesn't just manage the backlog. Do you know backlog? Every product manager has a big backlog. Everybody wants something from the product manager. Can you put this feature? Can you put this feature? They should understand how software works, read data, ask the right question. I always tell my team, don't just talk to stakeholder developers. Go to the airport, look in the passenger eyes, look at the queues, look at the passenger screens. Because if your technology doesn't touch the real lives, it's just lines of code.
Yeah, that's beautifully put and completely correct. So then, how do you define a good product decision?
For me, a great decision is one the user doesn't even notice, like you. It just feels
Yeah.
it just feels natural. If a passenger says, "Wow, that was smooth," then we have done our job.
Yeah, stay invisible. Okay, then, is there a product or technology you wish you hadn't built?
Plenty. Plenty. Some airlines in-flight experiences really impress me, like system that makes suggestion based on your travel habits. Hey, you always choose a window seat, we saved one for you. That level of personalized is powerful, tailored for you. We are working toward that kind of experience too.
Now, every bit of code has a bit of human DNA attached to it. There's a shadow in the machine, a ghost in the machine of the person who did the coding. Among all of the projects you've worked on, is there one you feel this has my fingerprint?
Yes. Especially our counter check-in and self check-in system. The improvements we made weren't just technical, they changed how operations run. But the part I'm most proud of, actually not technology, reducing people's stress. That's when software becomes something more, it becomes empathy.
That's very interesting. So the human emotion is actually the output you're really looking for from the logical code. Okay, what future vision excites you the most in this world?
What exciting me most is a fully digital travel experience, a world where you cross borders, check in the hotels, and board flights without ever showing ID, your passport, visa, boarding pass, all in your mobile wallet, and move through everything just by showing your face. Because I said before, your face is new boarding pass. We already taken the first step toward that road, and I can't wait to see what's next.
So essentially, intuition, it should be intuitive, it should be natural. It should be natural. And I guess that also builds trust. So is trust a measure of your success?
We cannot measure exactly uh, the trust, but if people go to this self-service devices queue, they know I can do it myself in this machine easily. This is my measurement, and I can see the numbers of back count at self-service devices. This is my measurement actually.
What's your personal travel day like? Not just as a project manager, but as a passenger.
Um, I travel a lot. I travel a lot naturally for both work and leisure, and every trip is chance for me to observe. I watch how passengers know what they do, what they struggle with, and I turn those insights into ideas. I talk to airport staff. I test every machine I see in the airports. I click button. I uh, observe the people they use the machine. Once in a European country, I saw a self-service baggage tag printer on the train to the airport. This is the yes, brilliant. You take your bag before even arriving, so all that is left is dropping it off when when you go to the airport because your bag is ready because you worked on it at train. Um, I look at everything, even my own system. For me, travel day still feels like a live control panel. Maybe it's the product mindset, or maybe I'm just wired this way.
I think you're wired that way. But also, talking of wired that way, I've got one final question for you. You're speaking to the world at the moment, and out there, there will be some young technologists considering aviation as a career. What would you say?
Um, it's it is very funny world actually. It's because you travel a lot. Firstly, um, people people dream at young ages. They always say, one day I will go to the some countries and all around the world. I want to be a travel. Actually, you can be a travel when you are working at a aviation company. it's they are together in aviation company, and I love it.
Murat, I've loved speaking to you because you've shown me that behind this this incredibly grand and connected and vast company, there are people really studying the human behavior and looking for that seamless transition. So Murat, again, you are the hidden master, but let me thank you on behalf of everybody who travels on Turkish Airlines because you make our life easier. Thank you. And
Uh,
listening, go.
yes, yeah, I think I want to thank you to for my behalf of my team, because I have a big team and they are working very hard. I'm not only person on this line and on this work. Uh, they are working very hard for this mindset and for these services.
They say behind every great man is a great woman, and I can see behind your great team there's a great man. So I want to thank the team as well. Thank you. Okay, well that's the end. That's the end, Murat, of our podcast together. And listening to you, listening to Murat today, reminds me that behind every seamless travel experience, every perfectly timed connection, every moment when technology feels like magic, there are innovators who understand that the most powerful technology serves human dreams. Turkish technology isn't just building systems, they're architecting the invisible infrastructure that connects our world. So, thank you all for joining us. If today's story sparks something in you, remember that Turkish Airlines flies to more destinations than any other airline, and your next transformative journey could be closer than you think. Until next time, keep exploring, keep connecting, and always widen your world. Safe travels, my friends.
All right, thank you.
Bye, Murat.